Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Seven Bridges Ice Arena here in Woodridge, Illinois. It's the Chicago Phantoms taking on Carshield out of St. Louis, Missouri. Your starting lineup for Coach Caden's squad: Ryan Pasterzi, Brielle Boyd, and Double D up front. Blue liners are going to be Max Zayer and Adam McCray. Number 31, Max Bersani in net. 15 minutes are on the clock to get this contest underway, and the Phantoms are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio. Benches are on the far side, Carshield on the right, and the Phantoms benches on the left. Chip past the penalty boxes, cut off by Max Zayer. Down to the right wing hash marks, being collected by Pasterzi, and Pasterzi behind the net, right to left. Makes a move around the four checkers, here to the near side for Double D. Double D up the boards towards the blue line. Chip right back in by Carshield, collected by McCray. He's going to send it out of the zone. That puck's going to head into the right corner here to the near side for Carshield. Ryan Pasterzi on the forecheck. Phantoms wearing their home whites with purple panning around the armbands. Let's be picked off by Julian Yadick. Yadick, left wing hash marks, comes in, fires a shot. That's going to be a Chicago Phantoms goal for Julian Yadick as he picked his pocket at 14:16 to go here in the first period. Nice job by number 97, Julian, but also number 96, Max Gaspadaro, who basically sets the moving pick there to allow the defender defender unable to get to Julian, who's able to slide one in 5-hole. Your lineup out there now is going to be Proden along with Gaspadaro and Yadick up front. Blue liners are going to be Monaco and Cushman. And Carshield on the far side, going to try to chip one past Gaspadaro. Sent right back out of the zone by Monaco to Gaspadaro to Proden. It's Proden and Yadick in a 2-on-1. Proden comes down, left face off that, fires a shot. Rebound here to the near side for Yadick. And it's going to be picked up by Julian, going to rebound it. And right wing hash marks, trying to push one into the corner towards Gaspadaro. He's cut off by the Carshield out of the zone. It goes into the hands of Carshield in front of Monaco. Monaco going to cut him off. It's chipped in the left corner. Monaco blows the tire. It's picked up by Cush. Cush going to chip one off the far side in the right wing corner for Proden. Proden sauces one out of the zone, and it's collected by Carshield at neutral ice. So as I was saying before, poke check there by Proden and Monaco. Monaco top right, still gets his pocket picked back up by Carshield on the backhand. Monaco going to take him all in the left wing corner. Met by Cushman. Rebound down low for Cush. Cush to the far side for Proden. Proden left wing, right wing half wall on the far side out of the zone for Gaspadaro. It's Gaspadaro and Yadick, 2-on-2. 2-on-3 as Gaspadaro hits the left wing corner, curls around a little escape, Dennis Michalak style, and sends it behind the netminder of Carshield. Coming in is BMAC, who blows a tire into the right corner, going to be dragged forward by Carshield. As I try to get the uniforms of these teams labeled for you, and like I was saying before, it's going to be the Phantoms in their home whites with purple piping around the armbands and socks, and their waists are going to have a little orange ring around it along with purple, and their shells are going to be purple with the vertical orange and white striping. For Carshield, it's going to be black jerseys with gray and blue piping around the armbands along the middle of their chests and socks, and shells are going to be all black. Their shells are going to have, one guy's got a blue and white stripe, so most of the guys just have black. Rebound out front, saved by Bersani, knocked free in the left wing corner by Cushman here to the near side. Giving chase is going to be the Phantoms. Pushing it up the boards, trying to get it out towards Clark is going to be Sire. Left wing circle, picked up by Carshield. Back behind the net, here we're reaching out to the far side for Rich. Rich blocks it, picked up behind the net. Rich makes a move around the forechecker. Left wing hash marks here to the near side. Sends it forward to Clark. Clark chips one out of the zone. Going to be collected by the Carshield D, who sends it right back the other way. Knocked down by Rylan Rich in front of his own blue line. Does not quite get out of the zone. The referee's way behind the play, so they're not going to get the offsides that they think they're going to get. We only have one referee. It'll be Gavin Sire on the forecheck. Chip pass, Big BMAC. Thrown past Rothmeyer, saved by Bersani in the right corner. Picked up by Rothmeyer here to the near side. Rothmeyer and Rich going to work behind the net. Backing up, 2 on Rich. Rich battling out. Here comes Gavin Sire. Sire picks it up, bottom left circle, sends it over to Clark. Clark back to Sire. Sire's got Luke at the BMAC on the far side, going to hit him. BMAC up the boards in front of the Carshield benches. Pokes one forward, collected by the D. Punching in is going to be Sire. Sire on the half wall now. He's battling out. BMAC trying to pull it forward towards himself, just inside the circle. Clark trying to get it down now. It's a 3-on-2 battle, and it's won by Carshield, who backhands one up off the glass behind the net. Here to the near side. Carshield looking to go D-to-D and reverse the ice. Clark on the forecheck now. Carshield goes for a little bit of a line change. Sauced out of the zone in front of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer going to carry him to the right point. Toe drag, no go, and dumps it into the right wing corner for Boyd. Boyd releasing. Should have gone and got that puck. Brielle centering pass, blocked by Bersani. Bersani's going to fall on top of it, and at 11:13 we'll get a whistle here in the first period. Face off down in the left wing circle. Looks like it's going to go. Going to have a hard time with offsides in this game, I can tell you already, as the referee is way behind the play, but he's by his lonesome with no help. So your lineup out there now is going to be Lucadello along with Pasturzi up front, Brielle Boyd on your faceoff. Blue liners are going to be McCray and Zaire, and the puck goes in the right wing corner. Zaire sends it over to Pasturzi. Pasturzi back to Max. Max over to Adam. Adam here to the near side, going to send it forward to Lucadello. Between Lucadello's legs he goes, pushing it up in front of the blue line. Top of the right circle, comes down the right wing corner. Boyd in tow, bottom of the circle towards Pasturzi. Pasturzi chips it over here to the near side at 10:53, and it's swung off to the far side. Picked up by Carshield with Pasturzi on the back check. Sauced in the high slot. In front of the blue line it goes towards McCray. McCray cuts him, picks his pocket, and he'll flip out of the zone. No, kept in by Carshield. Cut off by Lucadello. Puck is free for Boyd here to the near corner. Boyd going to pick it up behind the net of Bersani. She hits the brakes and they fly right by. Boyd loses Bob up to Lucadello. Lucadello chips it out of the zone from the pinching defenseman. It's Pasturzi in a foot race here to the right corner. Pasturzi on the stick check. Picked up by the Carshield down behind the net. Pasturzi gets run off the puck. Here comes Lucadello. Chip past Nico on the far side towards Gospodaru. Max 3. Is it loose? Couldn't get it out of the zone or couldn't keep control of the puck. Finally sent out of the zone by Carshield, but that'll be an icing if it gets there. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 10:08 to go here in period number 1. And a faceoff goes into the left wing circle in the offensive zone for Carshield, or offensive for the Phantoms rather. Headed out there now for Coach Caden Swat will be Gospodaru, along flanked by DeNormandy and Proden. Blue liners are going to be the Rock and Kush. Gospodaru on your face-off in the left wing circle. He's tied up, coming in as Proden, swatted out to the left point towards Monaco. In front of the Carshield benches. Now Monaco going to carry him forward, going to get in front of him. Cut off for DeNormandy in the right wing corner. Double D over to Kush. Kush back to Double D, intercepted by Carshield, knocked down by Monaco. Monaco collects it behind the net, sends it off the boards here to Cushman, here to the near side. Cushman left wing hash with a little bit of time and space up to Double D, chipping it out of zone to Gospodaru, punching one forward one-handed. It's Gospodaru in a foot race down in the right corner, puts a body on him, slows it up. Coming in is going to be Proden, back in the hands of Max 3. Max 3 to the slot. DeNormandy to Proden, fired his shot off the stick of Damien in the left wing corner, out towards Double D, out to the point towards Monaco. Looking to go cross ice, sauced over Monaco and Proden, one-on-one in front of Cushman. Monaco going to take the guy falling behind it, fires a shot, saved by Bersani on the far side for Proden. Proden coming in, right wing half full, muscles it out of his zone to Gospodaru. Max pushing it up the ice. It's Max and Double D in a 2-on-0. Max left wing hash mark, forehand, backhand, backhand, fires a shot, and that's going to be a Max Gospodaru Chicago Phantoms goal here at 9:10 to go in period number 1. That'll be Gospodaru unassisted, I believe, or you could give that to maybe Monaco and Proden, who chipped one out of the zone. Yeah, we'll say that. It's 2-0. Your lineup out there now is going to be Proden, Gospodaru, and Double D once again. Blue liners are switched up for Rothmeyer and Rich, a little R&R on D. Face-off won by Gospodaru and chipped over here to the far side in front of the Phantom benches, collected by Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer behind the net, sends it over to Rich. Rich here to the near side, patiently waiting, and the forechecker from Carshield got a piece of it before he can make that breakout pass to Double D, and then sent it right back up here to the near side for Rich. Rich to DeNormandy. DeNormandy on the pinching defenseman, couldn't get it out, down low. Chipped loose by Rich, picked up here by Proden. Proden on the far side, now pushed up, he's got Gospodaru. Breaks it out to Max 3. Max in front of center ice, going right back the other way for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer makes a move around the forechecker. Puck is loose in center, back in the hands of Jackson, who sends one forward to Max 3. Max 3 across the blue line, high slot, comes in, back into his hands, it was poke checked away, and number 96 maintaining control. Loose change collected by Nyadik. Nyadik over to Rich. Rich sends one into the right wing corner, down behind the goal, and it's Proden and Nyadik on the forecheck. Breaking it over here to the near side in the 2-1-2 forecheck. Loose change off the skates of the forward, or the defender from Carshield. Nyadik fires a shot, bouncing puck, tipped by Gavin Sar, no high stick. Puck is loose in front of the blue paint, dragged out by Gavin. Gavin fires a shot, it's underneath the defender. Puck is still free, and we're finally going to get a whistle. And he's going to get VMAC, it looks like, is one of the boys is headed to the box. Gavin got pushed on top of the goaltender. Number 17 is headed to the sin bin for the Carshield team. Roughing will be the call on number 17 at 8:06. And the Phantoms are headed to the power play. Don't necessarily agree with the call, even though it was in our favor. A little bit of pushing and shoving there in front of that. That's pretty normal, folks. Referee needed to get in there and break that one up a little quicker. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella lugs, folks, they're fantastic. Your power play unit out there now for the Phantoms is going to be Rylan Rich at left point. Jackson Rothmeyer is your right defender. Up front is going to be BMAC along with Yadick and Sire. Behind the net, Rothmeyer waiting for the forechecker to commit. He does, makes a move around and breaks out to the far side. It's BMAC. BMAC pushing it up the ice. Got Yadick in front of the penalty boxes. Yadick going to carry it in the left wing side. Head of the net is Sire. Yadick fires a shot. Was high right in the left wing corner. Right wing corner, ring around here to the near side. Sire on the defensive side of it. Now here comes Yadick trying to drag it loose. He does in the right wing corner. Yadick right to left behind the net. He's got Sire in front of the net. Out to the left point for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer trying to play catch with Yadick. Cut off by Carshield on the half wall. 40 seconds to go on that big Sammy's power play. Little Jalmerson flip out of the zone. Going to be picked up by Rylan Rich, who chips one forward to Sire. Trying to catch him in a line change. It's 3-on-1 with a back checker. And Gavin down the side. Centering pass up front. Puck is loose in front of the blue paint. Finally going to fall on it. Nope, puck is in. That's going to be a Phantoms power play goal for Julian Yadick at 6:59 to go here in the period. Julian Yadick on the one-man advantage from Gavin Sire. That puck was loose in the blue paint, folks. The referee was standing right on top of it. And it is 3-0, folks. We make our way back out to center ice. Your lineup for the Phantoms is going to be Lucadello along with Clark and Boyd. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and McRae. Face-off won by Carshield. Right over here, they're going to drag it back at center ice, into the zone for McRae. McRae out of the zone for Lucadello. At his feet, he doesn't see it. Poke check by McRae. At the blue line in front of Zaire. High slot, poke check by Zaire. Picked up by Boyd, who's going to slap one towards the blue line. But it's kept in by Carshield in the right wing corner. Centering pass broken up by Clark. Clark chops at it loosely. Loose change fired at Bersani. We're going to get a whistle at 6:36 to go here in period number 1. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for Carshield in the right wing circle. Lineup for Coach Caden stays the same. Face-off is going to be taken by Clark, Boyd, McRae, and Lucadello in the slot. Now Lucadello makes his way over to the other side. Zaire in the right wing corner. And face-off one towards Carshield, swatted at by McRae. Puck's going to slide out of the zone. It's going to be Nico on a foot race, beat to it by Carshield. He tries to hit the brakes in front, cut off by Boyd. Chipped inside the zone, dragged forward by Carshield, down in the right wing corner by Clark. And thrown away on the far side by Carshield for kept in by Max too. Over Max's stick, picked up by number 77 Zaire. He curls back around, knocked off the puck by Carshield. Going down is Boyd, coming back is Clark on the defensive side of it, and chipped in the zone by Carshield. Clark in a foot race down in the right wing corner. Clark going to put a body on it. It's picked up by Carshield, knocked loose by Zaire. Picked up here to the near side. Carshield trying to stuff it in front of that. They had 3 guys there, but Bersani got a piece of it there here to the near side. Rebound for Carshield. Bottom left circle. Poke check by Zaire. Knocked loose by McRae. Picked back up by Carshield. Firing a shot. Saved by Bersani. Picked back up by Max too. Thrown away into the hands of Carshield. And Carshield with pressure. Phantoms need a line change. 5:46. Right wing curl trying to play catch down in front of the net. Bodied off by Clark. Picked up by McRae. McRae to Lucadello. Lucadello breaking it up the ice. Trying to send one across the Boyd. Bodied off it by Clark. Picked up by Brielle in front of her own benches now. Chipping it towards the blue line of Carshield. Inside the zone it goes. It's Lucadello on the forecheck along with Clark. Sent out of the zone. Coming in is going to be Pasturzi. Pasturzi makes a move around 1. Now sends it over here to the near side. Pasturzi got to get back on side in the hands of Monaco. Monaco goes down on the right wing corner. Hanging on to it. Monaco dumps over the defender. Sends it over to the far side. Out of the zone past Clark. And it's going to be Cushman going to have to go get it all the way in the right wing corner of his own zone. Down by Bersani. Cushman here. Phantoms go for the line change. Cushman plenty of time and space. Cush up the ice, left wing hash marks now. Monaco with an option. Out past Normandy. Picked up by Carshield. Blocked by Double D in front of Cush. Cush swings and misses. Here to the near side. Cush going to have to get back on it. Picked up by Carshield. Down towards Gavin Sire. Gavin going to body it loose to Cush. Cush in the left wing corner along with Sire. Pushing it over here to the near side at 4:47. Centering pass out front towards Monaco. Shot saved by Bersani as the forward got a piece of that one. Sent it down behind the net by Carshield. Here to the near side. Reversing out towards Sire. Right wing side. Carshield going to work. Harassed by Gavin. Here comes Cushman. Carshield picking up the puck. It's going to be Cush. Gets on the inside of it. Cush left wing corner trying to send it back behind the net. Left right wing post coming out towards Monaco. Monaco's got a guy tied up now. Here comes Gavin. Right wing corner sent down on the low. We're going to cycle it back in the right corner towards Gavin. Top of the right circle. Out to the right point. Looks to fire a shot low. Tipped away and saved by Bersani. And the Phantoms get the much needed line change at 4:11 to go here in period number 1. As defensively they were out of sorts a little bit. Face-off goes back into the right wing circle to the left of Bersani's blocker. And your lineup out there now is going to be Pasturzi along with Double D and Sire up front. Rothmeyer and Rich on D. Face-off won by Gavin down low for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer going to pull it off, breaks out to the far side for Pasturzi. Pasturzi over here to DeNormany. DeNormany pulling it up at center, collects the puck, and get to it and send it in deep. Down in the right wing corner. 3:58 to go here in the first. Reversing back here to the near side. Puck is loose for Gavin. DeNormany couldn't get on it. Poke check by Pasturzi, picked back up by Double D, who sends one forward, and it's picked up by Pasturzi on the forward check now. Ryan keeps it in, top of the right circle, makes a move toward a high slot, blocked by two boys from Carshield, picked up here to the near side for Rich. Rich going to chip one forward, but nobody home from the Phantoms, back in the hands of Carshield, top of the left circle. Looks to drop it, blocked by Rich, high slot, bodied off by Pasturzi, into the right wing corner, giving chase is going to be Rich. Rich with two on him, Gavin on the offensive side, Rich getting down low now at the goal line, kicks it forward, kick back down low to Carshield, who's trying to cycle one bottom right circle, met by Carshield, high slot towards Rothmeyer, fires one over the net, here to the near side, rebound for Carshield. Carshield having their way with it here the last couple minutes, but unable to convert. Out here to the near side for Double D, who's going to chip one out of the zone. Bad bounce off the glass, Gavin Sire coming in. Gavin couldn't get to it, met by Carshield. Phantoms go for the late change. It's going to be Proden along with Yannick out there. Coming in is Proden to force him to throw it behind the net of Bersani. Rich coming in now. Rich sends it over to Max Zayer. Zayer here in front of the Zamdors. Zayer trying to dig one out of the wall. Hits one out to Sire. He's got Proden on the far side. Proden couldn't handle the pass. Chipping one forward, met by Carshield. Inside his zone it goes. Proden fires one shot, blocked by Carshield, regrouping behind the net. Carshield sends it over here to the near side. Julian Yannick on the offensive side of it. Coming out of the zone, blocked by Gaspadaro. Max going to drag it behind the net. Sends one forward to Yannick. Yannick comes across blue line with Proden. Yannick carrying him out. Top of the right circle, comes down low. Hangs onto the puck. It's going to be Yannick. Loose change for Proden. Proden couldn't get to it. Carshield going to drag it out of the feet of the referee. Get out of the way. Stripes off the stick of Proden. Kept in by Gaspadaro. Out to the neutral zone for Zayer. That'll be offsides and a whistle. And we get a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of the Carshield benches at 2:12 to go here in period number one. Your lineup out there now is going to be Yannick and Proden flanking Max 3. Blue liners are going to be Zayer and McRae. Face-off won by Carshield. They go D-to-D quick, going to try to push it up the ice, get an odd man rush. And then backing up is going to be Gaspadaro along with McRae. McRae chips it loose. Puck's going to swing behind the net of Bersani for Zayer. Zayer blows a tire. Sent right back over here to the near side. Going to be McRae going to get it left wing side by the Zamdors. Pushes one towards Yannick. Yannick trying to one-hand one out of his zone. It's kept in by Carshield, who fires a shot. Blocked by Zayer off his elbow, and then the glove of Bersani. He scoops it up at $1.50 to go here in period number one. So the Phantoms go for a defensive change. Up front, it'll stay the same. It'll be Proden, Yannick, and Gaspadaro. Your defensemen out there now will be Monaco and Cushman. And a face-off in the left wing circle to the right of Bersani's glove. Gaspadaro on the draw. Coming in, won by Carshield. Out to the left point, looks to fire a shot, saved by Bersani. Rebound to the right wing corner. Monaco got a piece of it. Back down behind the net, picked up by Carshield. Thrown out center pass for the one-timer. Wide left it goes. Monaco dumps him over. Shot and a save by Monaco as he blocked that. Max had fallen down. Monaco blocked it and it went off into the slot. We're going to get an icing though, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. Have to go back and watch that, folks. I don't know if Max just caught an edge there, but he was a little out of sorts, and Monaco blocks the shot at 1:31 to go here in period number one. And your score is still 3-0. Boyd coming out to take the face-off now. Clark in the slot, B-Mac on the half wall. Monaco down in the I formation behind Boyd, and Cushman is in the slot along with Clark on the right corner. Centering pass, blocked by Boyd here, swings off to the near side. Brielle going to chip it out to Clark. Clark left wing hash marks, trying to dig it out of the wall. Can't. Carshield looking to set it up. Chip pass McMurray down towards Cushman. Loose change for Boyd. Boyd, bottom left circle, battling it out. Brielle going to drag it off left to right on the far side. Makes the breakout pass towards B-Mac, but it went into the glass over his glove. Right point, fires a shot, and it was tipped in. Let's see the replay on that one, folks. Onto the point it goes, picked up by Carshield's number 98. He fires one, and it looks like Monaco may have gotten a piece of it and redirected it at 1:05 to go here in the period. So number 98 on the score sheet for Carshield, making it 3-1. See how the Phantoms respond, folks. Like to see them score one more before the end of the first period and keep it a 3-goal lead. Your lineup out there now will be Lucadella along with Sire and Pasturzi. Blue liners are going to be Rich and Rothmeyer. The puck swings over to the right wing corner. Lucadella or Rothmeyer going to get it. Chips one out towards Pasturzi. Pasturzi breaks it out towards Sire. Gavin up to Lucadella, just past the reaching hands of Nico. He's in a foot race here to the near side. Chip right back by Carshield, thrown up in the air over Rich. Puck's going to go down No icing. He waves it off and picked up by Ryland Rich left right. He fans on the pass. Picked up by Carshield. Coming down low is Rich. Bodied off it by Gavin. Gavin going down low. Rich put a body on him. Trips him up. No call here to the near side. Don't think you're going to get many penalties in this game. Lucadello over to Pasterzi. Pasterzi at the blue line. Makes a move to the left faceoff dot. Lucadello has the net. Stick save behind the net for Lucadello. Lucadello back to Pasterzi. Pasterzi hacked it. Coming in is Gavin. Gavin fires a shot. Rebound here to the near side with 19 seconds. Breakout pass blocked by Pasterzi. Pasterzi throws it back down behind the goal line. Picked up by Carshield. Here comes Lucadello. Thrown away by Carshield out of the zone. It's going to slide all the way towards Bersani. No icing it once. We'll get there. No, we're going to get it. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 3.7 to go here in the first. See if Coach Caden pulls the goaltender to try to get the extra attacker with 3 seconds. I don't think he will. Your lineup out there will be Sire along with Lucadello and Pasterzi. Blue liners are going to be Rothmeyer and Rich. Should get a right-handed face-off man there to win that one and shoot it on the draw. But this sound is going to be the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's the Chicago Phantoms 3 and Carshield 1 as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio's, voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me and Rocky. Stop in and see Berto, Edgar, Hugo, Brenda. Tell them I said hi, folks. Enjoy the intermission. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second period: BMAC, Clark, along with, let's see who that is on our right wing, Double D. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and McCray. Zaire sends one forward. It's going to be Bersani in net. 15 minutes on the clock to get this contest underway here in period number 2. And the Phantoms are working from right to left if you're listening on the radio. It's McCray, left wing corner behind the net of Bersani here to the near side. Trapping is going to be 2 boys on the strong side of Carshield. Bodied off it by Clark. Coming in is McCray. McCray sends one to BMAC. BMAC out to the left right point. Couldn't get a hold of it. Cutting back, firing a shot. Saved by Bersani. No rebound given by number 31 at 14:37 to go here in period number 2. Phantoms are going for the line change. Headed out there now will be Gaspadaru along with Yadic and Proden. Blue liners are going to be Monaco and Cushman. Proden and Yadic going to head over to the slot. Gaspadaru going to take your draw. Cushman going to stay right there on the hash marks. Proden going to get in front of him now. Cushman in the middle. Yadic behind him. Puck was down in the right wing corner for Monaco. Monaco behind the net, hits the brakes. Behind the net, Monaco chips over right wing corner. Monaco still hanging on to it now as he bodies the boy off from Carshield. Monaco chips it over here to the near side, making a move up the ice. Right wing hash mark has been Proden. Out of the zone it goes, though, into the hands of Carshield. Cut off by Yadic, and Carshield reverses, go the other way. Makes a move around Gaspadaru towards Proden. Top of the lights up, we're going to get offsides and a whistle at 14:16 to go here in the period. Monaco had words for the boy from Carshield who shot it after the whistle. Face-off goes just outside the zone, right in front of Carshield's benches. Proden on the left, Yadic on the right. Gaspadaro at center, Monaco and Cushman from left to right on D. Slammed in the zone for Cush. Cush fans on it, heads towards Bersani. Bersani poke checks it, picked up by Cushman. Off the left post, puck is in the net. It gets stuffed in at 14:06. Monaco none too happy, neither is Bersani. Number 17 on the frenzy in front of the net, and it's 3-2, and the Phantoms better get it together, folks. That is 2 goals that should not have gone in, and either one of them, it should be 3-0. Out there now is going to be Proden along with Gaspadaro and Yadic, along with Rothmeyer and Rich. Gaspadaro, one back towards Carshield. Carshield here to the near side, coming up in front of Rothmeyer. Out of the blue line, thrown past Rothmeyer, saved by Rich, or saved by Bersani, smothers it, and Rich pushing the forward out of the way. At 13:57 to go here in period number 2. Faceoff goes back to the right wing circle now in the offensive zone for Carshield, to the left of Bersani's blocker. On the half wall is Rothmeyer, now switching places with Proden. Rothmeyer goes on the right wing corner. Gaspadaro on the draw, wins it back to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer behind the net. They're sending 3 below the goal line. Should be easy for the Phantoms to break it out. Up here to the near side for Proden. Proden up the ice. He's got Yadic on the far side. Into the right wing corner. Carshield defensively got a piece of it. Coming across it. Yadic on the offensive side of it. Try to send one out to the middle. Coming in as we Proden. Proden fires a shot. Rebound for Yadic. Yadic tried to fire one. Shot saved by the goaltender. Puck is still loose and tap in. Finally going to blow the whistle on it. The referee is way out of position at 13:32 to go here in the period. See what happens here as the face-off goes into the left wing circle. Referee out at the blue line. Not sure what he's supposed to do about that, though. He's by himself and should have a second one here. They do not. Sometimes that happens in Illinois hockey. Not enough referees to go around. Face-off one to Yadic. Yadic fires a shot. Rebound for Gaspadaro. Gaspadaro fires another save by the goaltender. Puck is loose behind the net. Picked up by Proden. Proden with the wraparound. No go. Carshield going to send it out of the zone for Rylan Rich. Rich here on the far side in front of the penalty boxes. Cuts back around the forechecker. Sends one forward to Yadic. Yadic to Gaspadaro. Gaspadaro kicks it forward into the right wing corner. And it's Matt Gaspadaro on the forecheck now. Going to pick it up. Met by the defender. Backing up is Proden. Carshield here to the near side. Sends it up to the left wing hash marks. Cut off by Proden out to the left point for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer sends it down low, off the glass, bad bounce. Carshield going to swing over to the far side. Yadic going to cut it off. Stick checks it out to Rich, right point. Rich fires a shot. Tipped by Carshield. Here to the near side. Carshield come over to the left wing hash mark. Sends out past Gaspadaro. Out to Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer sends one right back the other way. Puck is loose inside the Carshield zone. Bouncing it over here to the near side. They got 4 on the strong side. Chip past Gaspadaro. Cut off by Lucadello. Picked up by Max 3. Max pushing it out wide right in front of the Phantom bench. He's going to carry it in right wing circle. Lucadello in tow. Proden goes for the line change. Gaspadaro hits the brakes. Makes a move. Bottom right circle. Comes around right to left post. Trying the Michigan. Pulls it back. He did not have control of it. Gaspadaro top of the left circle. Makes a move. Sends it into the left wing corner. Down low for Lucadello. Sire in front of the net. Lucadello left post. Try to send one out. Picked up by Gaspadaro. Gaspadaro fans on the shot. Rebound out to the left faceoff. Got tied up by Max Zayer. As Max chipped it back in his own, puck is picked up by Gavin. Gavin left faceoff dot. Carshield finally going to get it out of the zone in a 2-on-2 in front of Zayer and Rich. Rich going to knock it loose in the slot, picked up by Rylan. Rylan on the far side now, making a move around fours. Up towards Gavin, picked it back up by Rylan. Rich, top of the right circle, comes in. Bottom goal now, Gavin covering D. Ronan Clark on the forecheck now. It's Clark and Rich in the corner, met by Carshield, who chip it over here to the near side at 11:47. Carshield trying to send one out of his own past Zayer. That puck's going to go all the way down. We should get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back at 11:40 to go here in period number 2. Phantoms all over it right now. Need to get a goal out of this one, and they've had sustained pressure here now for the last couple minutes. See if the Purple People Eaters can put one in the net. It's Lucadello, Clark, and Sire up front. Zayer and McCray on D. Honan tied up on the draw out to the left point towards Max 3 or Max 2. 3-on-2 the other way. Sent past Zayer. Puck is spinning diamond in the right corner towards Bersani. Sent one behind the net. Zayer ties him up. Come loose. Puck is loose for McCray. Clark in front of the net now. It's Zaire and McCray down in the left wing corner. Carshield collects it. Left wing circle, hitting the brakes. Coming back around in front of McCray. Firing a shot, saved by Bersani. Swatted away by Lucadello on the far side. It's McCray, comes trucking in. Left wing hash marks. Out to Shire. Shire hits the brakes and lets him fly right by. Headman's it to Lucadello. Poke check by Carshield. Picked up by Gavin. Gavin versus 5. Gavin, top of the right circle. Sends it over to Zaire. Zaire, left point. Fires a shot. Rebound, juicy for Lucadello, who couldn't get to it. Carshield sends it out to the left point. Cut off by Clark. Back in the hands of Carshield. Blowing a tire is McCray. It's going to be Carshield with 2 guys towards the net. 1-3. Try to center pass. Blocked by Zaire. Tied up by McCray. Puck squirts out to the left wing corner. Carshield hits the brakes. Bottom left circle towards Max 2. Looks to go around Zaire. Saved by Bersani at 10:39 to go here in period number 2. And we're going to get a whistle and a defensive zone change up for the wholesale change for the Phantoms. It'll be Cush and Monaco on D. Pisturzi, Boyd, and Double D up front. Face-off goes to the left wing circle to the right of Bersani's glove. In the slot goes Monaco, then Double D. Cush down in the I formation behind Boyd. Now DeNormandie and Pisturzi switch. Brielle on your draw. Brielle wins it over to the left wing corner for DeNormandie. Out to the left point for Carshield. Looks to send one back in the left corner, met by Cushman. Cushman coming in along with Boyd. 2-on-2 battle in the left wing corner. Boyd on the defensive side of it. Cush kind of pinned in. Muscled over here by Brielle. Cut off by Monaco. Puck is loose at the feet of Monaco. Picked back up by Carshield. Swatted away by Bersani. Coming in is going to be Boyd. Brielle swings it over here to the near side. Down behind the goal line. Blocked by Monaco to Boyd once again on the half wall. Out towards Pisturzi, who puts a body on it. Pisturzi trying to chip one out of zone. He does. Puck slides out the center. Collected by Carshield. Met by DeNormandie. Coming in is going to be Pisturzi, who put a body on into the hands of Monaco. Monaco drops it back to Cush. Cush right up the ice towards Boyd. Intercepted by Carshield at center. Makes him move around Pisturzi, chipping here in front of the rock. Rock bodies it loose for Boyd. Picked up by Boyd. Rock free for Monaco. Monaco curls around here to the near side. Breaks it out to Pisturzi. Puck is loose for Brielle. It's Brielle and DeNormandie. 2-on-2 with back checkers. Here comes Double D. High right. Boyd goes to net. DeNormandie fires a shot. Rebound swatted away here to the near side by the netminder of Carshield. Picked up by Pisturzi. Pisturzi sends it back down by the Zamdors. Ryan with the stick check. Bouncing out to the right post. Curling around. Bottom right circle. Centering pass towards DeNormandie. Out to the point for Rothmeyer. Sends one back to Pisturzi. Pisturzi collects it. Back out to the far side. Right point. Cushman. Cush fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender of Carshield with flash in the leather at 9:22 to go here in the second. Phantoms showing signs of life this period, especially in the last 5 minutes. Keeping the pressure on Carshield for the most part. Face-off goes in the right wing circle. It's going to be taken by Max 3, flanked by Nyadik and BMAC. It'll be R&R on D, Rothmeyer and Rich left to right. Face-off to Nyadik. Nyadik fires a shot. It goes in. It's going to be a Julian Nyadik goal as he fired one right off the draw from Gaspadaru. And that is a hattie for Julian Nyadik, assisted by Max 3 at 9:18 to go here in period number 2. And it is 4-2, folks. That one just got knuckled past the goaltender. Must have been right underneath his pads there, folks. Your lineup out there now will be BMAC, Gaspadaru, and Julian. Blue liners are going to be a little R&R. Gaspadaru can't get that one. It's won by Carshield. Cut off by BMAC, thrown into the hands of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer to McMurray. Picked his pocket is going to be Carshield, but they're going to have to wait for the goalie to get back on side, and he backhands in the zone, John style. Rich picking it up, left wing corner. Back in the hands of Riley. He makes a move around the forechecker, but the forechecker picks his pocket. Centering pass, broken up by Riley Rich, who got back on side. Nice little back check there by Riley. Right in front of Max. Puck slides in by number 17 as Bersani came out of the net high. At 8:53 to go, here's number 17's second goal of the contest. And it is 4-3, folks. Carshield gets right back on it and puts another one in the net. Another dirty goal in front. Defensemen got to do a better job of tying up sticks, I would say, in front of the net here. They're giving the Carshield too many looks on rebounds. So your lineup heads back out to center to be Proden, Sire, and Clark. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and McCray. It's Zaire here to the near side. Going to take it all the way behind the net of Bersani. Right to left, hits the brakes, swings over back to Proden. Proden going to dig it out of the half wall. Proden up to Gavin. Gavin try to get one, throws it off the skates of the forward. Makes a move around McCray. Picked his pocket as Proden back to Zaire to Clark. Now picked off by Carshield. Carshield going to send it back behind the net. Here to the right wing corner. Coming in is going to be Zaire. Try to make a move up with the boards. He does. Max got to play the body here to the left post, trying to send it out to the high slot. Fires a shot, blocked by Madam McCray, picked up by Sires. 3-on-2 the other way. Proden coming up along with Clark. Back to Sire. Sire, top of the left circle to Proden. Proden fires a shot. Rebound off foot. Swatted in by Gavin. Put it in. It's going to be a Gavin Sire. Chicago Phantoms goal. Another dirty goal here in this contest. Both teams just swarming the net, getting the rebounds. And it is back to a 2-goal lead for the Phantoms. You know, they say in the NHL it was somewhere around 70% of the goals are scored in front of the net. And you can tell in this game, folks, because both teams have just pushed the puck in front of the blue paint. So Gavin Sire at 8-11, assisted by Damian Proden. And your lineup is going to be Clark on right wing, Proden left, Sire is your centerman. Blue liners are McCray and Zaire. Here to the near side, it's Proden. Proden across the blue line, head of the net is Clark. Damian sends one behind the net in the right wing corner, picked up by Clark. Clark, right corner, right hash marks, out to McCray. Over his stick it goes. It's going to be Max Zaire in a foot race and a 3-on-1. Hit back, checking his Clark. Left wing faceoff done. Fires one across. Tapped in. That's going to be a goal for Carshield on the odd man rush. And we're going right back the other way. It's going to be a track meet here, folks. Number 16 on the scoreboard now. And it is 5-4 at 7:49. Your lineup out there now is going to be Pisturzi, Boyd, and Double D. Blue liners are going to be the Rock and Kush. Pisturzi on left wing. Brielle going to take your face off. Referee telling Ryan to get back on his side. I telling Normandy and his partner, his colleague on the other side to get back out towards glove down by Monaco. Monaco gets in front of it. Body's loose, top of left circle, trying to make a move towards Cushman. Fires a shot. Into the left wing circle towards Normandy. Down low for Boyd. Blocked by Cushman. Cushman backhands one to Double D. Double D going to send one out of his own. Cut off by Carshield. Carshield looking to go across ice. Going to be collected by Monaco here. Monaco sends one forward into the hands of Carshield. Backing up is going to be the Rock. Towards Carshield. Swatted away by Monaco. Monaco to Normandy. Picked up here by Carshield at center. They're dropping back on the regroup. Reversing the other side. Tipping it out towards Cushman. Collected by Boyd. Boyd in front of the Carshield benches towards the Normandy. Boyd goes down as the Normandy try to push that puck. Picked up, stepping up is going to be Cushman. Left wing side, 2-on-1. Looks to fire a shot. Saved by Bersani. It's 7:01 to go here in the period. Monaco did a nice job to take away the pass. I think he was looking for the backdoor play. And Bersani makes the glove save at 7:01 to go here in period number 2. Your lineup out there now for the Phantoms will be BMAC along with Sire and Lucadello up front. And a little R&R on D with Rothmeyer in the slot. Rich down in the I formation to the right of Bersani. And Gavin can't get the win. Face-off win. Chipped out to the point towards BMAC. BMAC forced to throw top right circle. Poke check by Rothmeyer. Picked up by Sire here to the near side. And they swing it behind the net. It's going to be picked up here by Rich with a little bit of time and space. He sends one to Lucadello. Pinching in is going to be Carshield. Out to left point. Collected by Rothmeyer as Carshield try to throw it here to the right wing corner. Trying to knock it down is going to be Gavin Sire. 2-on-2 battle in the corner at 6:39. Won by Carshield. Over here to the slot. Centering pass blocked by Ryland Rich. Back behind the net. Ryland can't get to it. Picked up by Carshield. They're trying to cycle it back down low. All Carshield's trying to do is get the puck behind the net and have the Phantoms chase it. Here to the near side is going to be BMAC. BMAC across center. Makes a move in and goes out. Fires a shot using the defender as a screen. And goaltender really didn't see it. That was a defensive save. It was a reaction there from Gavin. Gavin back to BMAC. Nice set pick by Sire out to the point for Rich. Rich curls and walks the line like Johnny Cash. Fires a shot. It was tipped by somebody, either a Phantom or a Carshield player. Fires a breakout pass in the hands of Rothmeyer's Carshield. Thrown back the other way. Blocked by BMAC. Picked up here by Carshield. Top of the left right circle. Trying to make a move. Drops it across. Poke checked away by BMAC. Nice defensive play. Slowed up by Rothmeyer. Towards Rich now. Centering pass. Broken up by Gavin. Blocked by Rothmeyer. Falls on the puck. Doesn't see it. Puck is loose in the slot. Lifting a stick is going to be Ryland Rich. And Lucadello is 3-on-2 the other way. Rich going wide right. Takes it out. Lucadello in tow. BMAC goes to the slot. Play broken up by Carson. Back in the hands of Rich though. Rich, bottom left circle, couldn't get the loose change. 5:32 to go here in the period. Up out of the zone. Carshield going to go. Sends the breakout pass, trying to split the D. He does. Saved by Bersani. Bersani going to smother it. I'm not sure why. There's no pressure on him. Let's play it, boys. It's picked up by BMAC. BMAC behind the net, sends in the left wing corner for Lucadello. And it's Lucadello chipping one forward, left point, back in the left wing corner. Got fans from the other team screaming about the goaltender freezing it, but yet when there's no pressure on him, they don't blow the whistle. Here to the near side is going to be BMAC. BMAC up towards Gaspadaro. Gaspadaro makes a move around the defenseman. Picked back up by Max 3. Max, top of the left circle. BMAC heads to the net. Max down low, left to right on the far side. He's got McRae left point, Zaire left side. Out of the zone it goes for Max 2. Max 2 going to get beat to it. Gaspadaro going to have to come across. Good tie up there by Zaire. No offsides call. Poke check by BMAC into the left wing corner. Gaspadaro coming in. Some people on the other side are calling for the offsides, and even though it's in their favor, here to the near side, it's going to be Gaspadaro along with Max 2, bodying it loose, picked up by Max. Max over to BMAC. It's 3-on-2 the other way with Lucadello at 4:26. Lucadello goes for the line check. BMAC uses the defender as a screen. Again, he fires a shot between the legs, picked up by Yannick. Yannick right to left. Carshield in a little bit of trouble here. Firing a shot. And did that go in or is it a save? We can't tell. Puck is saved by the goaltender as he shrugged it down at 4:14 to go here in the period. 5-4 is still your score. And the Phantoms go for the line change. It's Yannick along with Gaspadaro and Proden up front. Monaco and Cushman on D. Yannick heads to the slot. Proden goes to the half wall. Monaco pretty much straight back behind Gaspadaro. Cush a little wide right, top of the right point there. Gaspadaro wins over here to Proden. Picked up by Carshield. Carshield trying to muscle one out of his own. Fanning on is going to be the forward. Between his legs, he doesn't see it. Knocked loose by Proden. Picked back up by Carshield. Monaco going to take in the right wing circle. Blocked by the Rock in the right corner. Monaco comes in. He gets pinned in looking for support. Puck down low for Cushman. Body loose for Gaspadaro. Gaspadaro left corner now. Trying to drag one forward. Cushman coming in now for support. Two boys in the corner. Break out to the far side for Julian Yannick. It's 3-on-2 the other way. Yannick the guy over to Proden. Proden coming in. Gaspadaro in tow. Proden left side. Fires a shot. Glove save. Rebound for Yannick. Yannick backhand fires one left post. Picked up by Carshield. Backing up is Cushman. Proden on the forecheck now. Cross-ice pass. Proden backing up. Thrown into the right wing corner by Carshield. Going to be collected by Monaco. Monaco here to the near side. Goes D for Cush. Cush sends it up the boards to Yannick. Yannick to Gaspadaro. Gaspadaro sends one forward. There's a penalty interference. Should have been the call on number 93. No call. In the zone it goes in front of Monaco. Shot blocked by the Rock for Cush. Cush out of the zone it goes. That puck's going to slide all the way down. It's going to be Gaspadaro in a foot race against the defender. Left wing side. Gaspadaro trying to tie him up out towards Proden. Proden bodies it loose. Picked back up by Carshield. 2-on-2 in front of Cushman and Rothmeyer. Yannick on the back check. Left circle fires a shot. Saved by Bersani. He gloves it up like a first baseman. At 2:56 to go here in the period. Face-off going to be in the left wing circle in the offensive zone for Carshield. Rothmeyer in the slot with Pisturzi. Ronan Clark going to be on the half wall. Ryland Rich down in the I formation. Brielle Boyd taking your draw. Boyd on the face-off. Wins it down to Clark to Rich. Rich behind the net, left to right, patiently waiting. Sends it back into the left corner. Clark's got to go trucking down to get it. Left wing hash marks now. Rothmeyer couldn't get to it. Clark over to Boyd. Boyd pushing up the ice. She's got Pisturzi here. Ryan off his stick, just picked back up by Carshield. Thrown into the hands of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer back to Pisturzi. Pisturzi sends one forward to Clark. Clark, left wing hash marks, trying to chop it loose. Puck was blocked by the goaltender. Here the other way, it's going to be number 93 of Carshield on the far side, backing up towards Boyd. Left circle fires a shot wide left behind Bersani. Here to the near side. Coming over is going to be Rothmeyer. Boyd coming in, blocks it from being a centering pass. Down to Rich in the left wing corner. Rich trying to hit the brakes there. He couldn't hold on to the puck. He chips out to Clark. Clark makes a move out to Pisturzi. It's Pisturzi in a one-on-one with back checkers. Pisturzi left side goes to the middle. Tied up. Pisturzi goes down. We're going to get a penalty on Carshield. Hooking will be the call at 2:07 to go here in the period as one of the boys from Carshield went down. I'm not sure if anybody fell on top of him, but at 2:07 it'll be a hooking will be the call. And I'm not sure which boy heads of the sin bin here, folks, but he's not getting up, and coach is going to have to make his way out there. We're going to take a brief break, folks. Hopefully this young man is okay. Welcome back, folks. The young man is up and skated off the ice under his own power, so that's at least a good sign for that. Not sure how bad he hurt. He was holding his arm. Hopefully he's okay and able to continue. We're headed to the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, folks. They're fantastic. Your power play unit out there now will be Pasturzi and Boyd up front with Ronan Clark. Blue liners are going to be a little R&R. Boyd trapping right circle, swatted out of the zone by Carshield. And there's 1:56 to go here in the period. 1:17 on that Big Sammy's power play. Rylan Rich behind Bersani, waiting for Carshield to set up. They're giving him plenty of time and space. Rich on the far side for Boyd. Boyd pushing at the ice, got plenty of room. Boyd here to the near side, hits Pasturzi. Pasturzi with the zone entry, left side, fires a shot. Blocked by the defender, behind the net here to the near side for Clark. Chipping it out to the right point, kept in by Rich. Rich sends one off the glass, but it's close, just knocked down at the blue line by Rylan Rich. It was kept in as it was deflected down by the Carshield forward. 47 seconds to go on this Big Sammy's power play. Rich up towards Double D. Double D gonna walk it in right side. Murray heads to the net, rebound, none given as the goaltender makes the save. At 1:14 to go here in the second. 38 seconds remaining on that Big Sammy's power play. Your lineup out there now is going to be BMAC along with Double D flanking Gavin Sire. Blue liners are going to be Cush and Monaco. Sire on your draw. Right wing circle face-off. Face-off won by Carshield, going to head to the net. And the goaltender going to put a glove on it real quick. And we'll get a whistle and we'll do it once again. 36 seconds to go now on that Big Sammy's power play. Lineup stays the same. Monaco high left point. Gavin on your draw, one down low by Carshield. DeNormandy coming in, needs a second man on it. It's picked up by BMAC. BMAC looking for the centering pass, is cut off by Carshield here to the near side. Out to left point, picked up by Monaco. Monaco gets his pocket picked. Here comes Gavin Sire, 2-on-1 towards Cushman. He hits the brakes, got to put pressure on him. Blocked by Monaco. Puck is up in the air here to the near side for Gavin Sire. Carshield going to give him time and space here. 12 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. Picked up by DeNormandy at center. Sends one right into the hands of Carshield. They're going to go right back to it. Blocked by BMAC. Nice hand-eye coordination by number 91. Thrown into the hands of Gavin. Gavin going to work here. Left side fires a shot. Rebound out front. Smothered by the goaltender. Monaco comes in for the second look opportunity. Monaco jawing with him right now. He's giving him the business. Telling him, you ain't going to do nothing, I guarantee you. 32 seconds to go here in the period. Monaco came in for the second look and Carshield took exception to it. I suppose that's what you want to do, folks. You want to be a pest. Let him know you're coming. He didn't touch the goaltender, so that's a good thing. It'll be BMAC, Gavin, and Double D up front. McRae and Zaire on the blue line. Out to the left point. It's going to be chipped past Zaire. Going to collect it, though, at center. He curls around and blows a tire. Shoving one forward to Double D. Knocked down by Carshield in front of the penalty box. A slam back by Max, too. Picked up by Gavin, who pitchforks one back into the air. Into the right corner at the blue line, just off of BMAC's stick. Picked up by Gavin with 14 seconds ago. Sire going to send one down behind the net. Right to left. BMAC on the forecheck. Carshield going to chip one out here to the near side. Out towards McRae. Coming back. Spin back pass. Intercepted by Adam McRae. Getting back on side is the Phantoms. Firing a shot is going to be McRae. Puck is loose in front of the net. But that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Chicago Phantoms 5 and the Carshield 4 as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball. Ignite the night. At least that's what it says on a bottle anyway. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Seven Bridges Ice Arena in Woodridge, Illinois. Your starting lineup for the Phantoms here in the third: Proden, Gospodaro, and Yannick. Blue liner is going to be a little R&R. Rothmeyer and Rich from right to left, or left to right, and Max Bersani has that. 15 minutes on the clock, and the Phantoms are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio. For those of you that not aware of it, up in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, in Game 1 of the set against TW, Shattuck St. Mary a winner 5-1, 16U squad. I'm sure 19U prep is probably out there right now, and I'm unable to watch that as we're broadcasting this game. On the far side, it's going to be Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer going to work in front of the benches, chips it out to Proden, cut off by Carshield. Proden takes down the forechecker there. Back in the hands of Rylan Rich. Rich sends one up the boards of Proden. Good patience by number 13. Breaking up to Gospodaro. It's Gospodaro and Yannick 2-on-2. Gospodaro here, Yannick here to the near side. Top of the right, so fires one wide left. Brings it over at 14-24 for Gospodaro. Max 3 going to work. Rothmeyer pinching in, backing up is Rich. Yannick top left circle. Proden slams one behind the net, left to right here to the near side. It's going to be picked up by Yannick on the forecheck. Backhanded forward by Carshield. Pushing it up towards Rylan Rich. 16U Shattuck St. Mary will be in a tilt here at 1:30, starting shortly. That'll be offsides as the referee makes the call from 2 lines away. 14:03 to go here in period number 3. And then all the way up in Faribault, Minnesota at 4 o'clock, I believe that is. Let's double check that time, folks. At 4 o'clock, 19U Shattuck St. Mary's girls team takes on Madison Capitals. Probably in the Sumner Arena, but maybe Parise. My guess is Sumner. Out there now for the Phantoms is going to be BMAC along with Sire and Lucadello. Blue liners are going to be Cushman and Monaco. A battle ensuing right there at center. Picked up here by BMAC. BMAC going to throw one up off the boards to Lucadello. He goes down as he was tied up by the Carshield defender and thrown right back in the hands of defense. Chipped one out, blocked by McMurray. Puck is loose towards Sire. Sire headman towards McMurray. Picked back up by Carshield. Carshield going to throw one all the way down. Blocked by the referee. Get out of the way. Stripes. No offsides. Top left circle. Heads towards the net. Monaco's got the guy tied up in front. Cushman takes him down. And we're going to get the call. It's going to be here to the near side. Carshield going to go to the one-man advantage. Down in the left wing corner. Blocked by Cushman. Finally touched by Gavin Sire at 13:25 to go here in the period. It's going to be power play for the Carshield as Blake Cushman heads to the sin bin. Here in period number 3, hooking will be the call. And the Phantoms are shorthanded. This power penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Zayer and McRae along with Double D and Proden up front. DeNorman, you're going to take your face off in a left wing circle to the right of Bersani. Bersani's glove. The left of Bersani, to the right of Bersani's glove. Yeah, that's right. I can always say that between what Max, if you're looking from Max's perspective. 1:20 to go on that Classic Packaging PK. Saved by Bersani. Puck rebounded behind the net. Picked up by Carshield going to work. Out to the right point. Playing catch with it. Centering pass up point. Shot saved by Bersani. Thrown over here to the near side by Carshield. Out to the left point. Towards Double D. Left wing hash marks. Now left point. Playing catch with it here on the near side. Backing up is McRae. DeNormandy's forced him to go high point towards Proden. Thunder fumbles the puck. He throws it into the right corner. Down low for Zayer. Centering pass up front. Looks to fire shot. Saved by Bersani. Tried to throw it out as Proden. He couldn't get all of it. Back out to the right point. Fires from the point. Another save by Bersani. This time, no rebound given as Carshield had 2 guys in front of the net. That's been their MO so far this game, folks. I mean, out of their 4 goals, 3 of them have been rebounds and stuffed in. So you got to tie up sticks in front of the net. You got to make sure they don't get the second look opportunities if you're the defenseman. Your lineup out there now stays the same for up front. It's going to be DeNormandy and Proden. Your blue liners are going to be Monaco and Rich now. Right wing hash marks. Monaco going to let him have it. 34 seconds to go. Out towards Proden. They're working it here to the strong side. Looking to go for the give and go down low. Looking for Monaco. Back out left wing, right wing hash marks. Monaco doesn't bite. Out to the right point now. Out towards DeNormandy. Look to go cross ice. Looking for the one-timer. Fans on it. Here to the near side towards Proden. Proden tie him up top left circle. Poke check by DeNormandy. Juicy rebound by Bersani. Swatted away by Rich. Rich here to the near side. 10 seconds trying to break it out to Broden off his skates. Blocked by Broden out of the zone. It's going to go. Body loose by Damian in front of Ryland Rich. Poke check by Normandy towards Monaco. Firing a shot off the stick of Monaco out of play. And we're going to get a whistle as we are even strength. That was a good PK there the last about 45 seconds for the Phantoms. Doing a nice job of making sure Carshield didn't get set up. They were trying to work it down low and have the defender bite on the commitment and look for a give and go, which they had done so far multiple times on the power play earlier. In that power play, they'd done it a couple times, force them to try to come out and attack that forward who had the puck. Monaco did a nice job of staying back and just make them make mistakes. It's going to be Ryland Rich to Boyd, out to the left point, cut off by Ronan Clark, and Boyd. Clark going to dig it out, picked back up by Carshield, fired a shot, blocked by Rich on the far side for Rothmeyer now. Rothmeyer patiently waited as Carshield looks to set up the forecheck. He curls around to his forehand. Now he gets up to Pasterzi, but Pasterzi couldn't corral it. Back the other way by Carshield, right side, cut off by Boyd, who sends it down behind the goal line. Boyd coming in to get it. She's on underneath the possession of it, picked up by Carshield as they sent 3 behind the goal line. Here to the near side. Left point, sent back down behind the goal line. Picked up, Boyd coming in. A little late on that one. Here to the near side, picked up by Carshield. Carshield trying to work from Gretzky's offense. Blocked by Clark. Clark over to Pasterzi. It's 2-on-1 with Pasterzi in the back checker. Make it 2-on-4 now. Pasterzi makes a move around the forward, top of the right circle. Pasterzi muscles his way into the zone. Thrown back towards Rich. Rich, right side, sends one back into the corner. It's going to be Clark. Send it over to Pasterzi. Pasterzi down low. Pasterzi pinned in. He's trying to push through it. Clark comes in. They're pushing and shoving down there. Puck is still loose behind the net, thrown away by Carshield on the far side for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer going to send one back down low. Picked up by Carshield, left to right here to the near side. Pasterzi gets a piece of it. Out of the zone it goes. Collected by Ryland Rich. Rich patiently waiting, sends it up here to Boyd. Looking for Brielle to get that one first. Knocked down by Brielle at the blue line. Cut off here by Ronan Clark towards Pasterzi. Thrown into the hands of Boyd. Off her stick it goes. And Carshield goes for the line change. Leaving Rothmeyer with plenty of space behind Bersani. He goes to Ryland Rich. Rich to Clark. Clark's got Pasterzi. Up to Ryan. Ryan cuts back. Intercepted by Carshield in front of Rothmeyer. Right face-off dot. Poke check by Rich. Picked up by Carshield. Firing a shot. No rebound given by Bersani at 10-11 to go here in period number 3. And another offensive zone face-off for Carshield in the right wing circle. And the Phantoms go for the line change. Your lineup out there now will be Nyadic along with Gospodaru, and we need another one. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and McRae. Gavin Sire making his way out there now. Gospodaru going to take the draw. Sire on the half wall, McRae and Nyadic in the slot. 10-11 remaining here in the third. Face-off won by Carshield. Right circle, comes down low towards Zaire. Backhanded up the boards towards Gavin. Gavin sends one out of the zone. It's going to be Gospodaru on his horse going to work against the defender. Sent one right back to the way. Past Zaire. It goes past the 2 defenders. And it's going to be Zaire going to have to get in. Bottom left circle. Centering pass to the far side. And Max Bersani couldn't. He was spread out there trying to make the sliding save. Over in the far corner for Gospodaru now. Carshield coming in. Gospodaru put a body on it. Now comes towards Zaire. Knocked down by Max. Up in the air it goes. Trying to get swatted out of the air by Gavin. Blocked out of the zone by Gospodaru. That's offsides and we'll get a whistle at 9:37 to go here in period number 3. Face-off goes just in front of the Phantom benches. And your lineup stays the same. Nyadic on the middle, along with Gospodaru at center. Face-off won by Carshield, tied up by Max 3. Stepping in was going to be Zaire. Out here to Nyadic. Nyadic here to the near side. Pushing it in. Right hashmarks, plays his way through it. Fires a shot, and we're going to get a whistle at 9:27 as Nyadic was taken down there. He was trying to muscle his way to the net. It'll be a Phantoms power play. Hooking will probably be the call on number 72. And let's see what he gives the indication as the Phantoms head to the one-man advantage. Hooking is the call. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef. You've tried the rest? Now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Sire along with Gospodaru and Nyadic. Blue liner is going to be Cushman and Monaco from right to left. Face off in the right wing circle. Face off one to Sire. Gavin comes across left, fires a shot. Rebound out front for Max. Max was tied up, picked up and thrown out of the zone over the stick of Monaco. Cushman on a foot race here, left wing, right wing circle. Coming down low, he's going to hit the brakes. Cush trying to push him into the wall now. He's got to pin him in, looking for support. Here comes Gaspadaro, still held on to it by number 16. He chips it behind the net for Monaco. Monaco behind the net of Bersani. Here to the near side. Monaco with a little bit of time and space. Sends it over to Gavin. Gavin on the far side now. Trying to headman it over to Nyanek. Intercepted. Poke check forward. Picked up by Nyanek. Nyanek in the slot. Makes a move. Fires a shot. Just wide left. Out to the far side and collected by Gaspadaro. Gaspadaro punches it forward. Picked up by Cushman. Cushman sends one down behind the net for Nyanek. Nyanek, right wing corner, looking to set it up. Right side coming out. Picked up by Carshield. Sauced out towards Monaco. Picked up by Gaspadaro. Puck is loose at the blue line. Coming in hard is going to be Cushman. Cushman sends one down low. Blocked by Carshield. Back to Cush. Cush to Monaco. Monaco right hash mark. Fires a shot. Rebound for Gaspadaro. Tied up by Carshield. Here to the near side. Chip past the rock. Picked up by Cushman. Cushman here to the near side. 23 seconds. Sends it over to Monaco. Far side. Monaco up towards center. Pushing it in the ice he goes. Left wing side. Monaco comes down low. Left to right. Hanging on to the rock. Swings it over here to the near side. Monaco going to get to it. Right wing hash marks now. And he sets it out to Nyanek. Out of the zone. It goes off a Julian stick. 6 seconds to go on this Jays Beef power play. Nyanek curling it up the ice now. 3 seconds to go. It's Nyanek walking it in towards the slot. Makes the move. Fires a shot. Wide left, and we are even strength. Carshield, far side, sent out towards Gaspadaro. Backing up is going to be Sire. Intercepted by Nyanek. It's Nyanek and Gaspadaro, 2-on-2. Julian, high slot, fires a shot, blocked by Carshield. Picked up by Max 3. Max 3 down behind the goal, looking for support. Gavin didn't get to him. Far side, breaking it out in front of Cushman and Rothmeyer. Come over here is Carshield, going to chip it past Rothmeyer into the right wing circle. Jackson comes in along with Cush. Need a centerman out there. Here comes Gaspadaro out to the far side for Gavin. He doesn't get to it. Chip back down low for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer tripped up out towards Gaspadaro at the in neutral zone, being picked up by Carshield. Chip past Lucadello here to the near side for Cushman. Cushman at 7-16, chips one here to the near side, met by Carshield in front of the Zamdors. Cushman tried to throw one far side for Rothmeyer. He collects it. Rothmeyer up to Lucadello, or BMAC. BMAC to Gaspadaro. It's going to be Gaspadaro, Lucadello, and BMAC. Gaspadaro, right side, right circle, hits the brakes, curling around. He's got Lucadello, trying to center and pass, broken up by Carshield, met by Gaspadaro once again. Puck is loose for Carshield, 6:55 to go. Nice back check by Nico, knocked the puck loose for Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer here to the near side for Rich, up forward towards Max 3. Max mohawks around, throws it into the hands of Carshield. Some of those boys need a line change. McMurray puts a body on it, thrown away by Carshield down in the right corner, no icing. And it's going to be picked up here by Rylan Rich. 6:33 to go. Phantoms looking for a little bit of change here. Coming burling around. Rylan Rich going to work behind the net into the right wing corner. Far side breaking it out, takes the boy down. Coming in is going to be Boyd. Boyd digs it out to BMAC. BMAC now pushing it up the ice. Here he comes along with Brielle Boyd. 2-on-3. BMAC, toe drag release, fires a shot, blocked by Carshield. Brielle slams into the right wing corner, left wing corner, comes down towards Double D, and it's 2-on-2 the other way in front of Zaire and Rich. Zaire going to take him out right side, makes a move around Zaire. Zaire with a good back check. Front in front of that, picked up by Rylan and Rich, right to left. Rylan sends it up off the boards towards Double D, kept in by Carshield, fires a 9-iron behind the net, rebound out towards Bersani, and we're going to get a whistle at 5:53 to go here in the period. Face-off will go in the left wing circle to the right of Bersani. Phantoms go for the line change. Out there now will be Pasturzi and Clark flanking Double D. Make that Clark going to take your draw. It'll be DeNormany makes his way to the half wall. McCray down in the I formation in the left wing corner. Zaire in the slot. Face-off one towards McCray. Kept in by Carshield as McCray chipped it out. In front of the Zamdors, McCray going to work now on the defensive side of it. Pops it loose for Clark. McCray still pushing it up the boards now here to the near side, trying to muscle it towards the Normies. McCray mostly up the zone. He goes trying to get it out back finally to Double D. Kept him a chip past the fourth defender. It's going to be 2-on-1 the other way up. Pasturzi and DeNormany over to Ryan. Over to the far side. Pasturzi picks it up. Left wing hash marks. Knocked loose by Carshield. Cut off by Ronan Clark. Clark in front of the blue line. Back to Pasturzi. He's got DeNormany. High slot. Pasturzi pulls and fires. Rebound out front. Smothered by the goaltender. And DeNormany dumps over the defender in front of the net at 5:17 to go here in the period. Double D did not like whatever that boy did to him. So at 5:17, we're going to get a whistle and a face-off in the offensive zone for the Phantoms. And we'll get a line change on the defensive side of it for Coach Caden's squad. It'll be DeNormany on the half wall, Pasturzi in the slot. Clark taking your face-off, Rock and Cush on D from left to right. Clark on your draw. Coming in is going to be DeNormany, try to chip one into the right wing corner. Coming down low is going to be Double D. Come Clark. Clark now down low. Clark to DeNormany. DeNormany swings it over to the far side. Backing up is Monaco. He blows a tire. Chipped out past Pasturzi. Backing up is going to be Double D. Cushman in a one-on-one. Double D with the back check. Tries to make a move to the outside. DeNormandie cuts off the path. Left wing, right wing corner. DeNormandie bodies it loose. Coming in is going to be Monaco now. Picked up by Carshield. Back, cut back, tip back down low. Monaco giving chase. Bottom of the right circle. Puck is thrown out to left point towards DeNormandie. Firing a shot blocked by DeNormandie and Monaco. Puck travels back in the right corner. Centering pass thrown here to the near side for Double D. Phantoms need to get this puck out. Left wing hash marks. Bodied off by Clark. No call on the body check. Coming in is Cush. Cush sends it over to Monaco. Monaco up the ice towards Pasturzi. Pasturzi pushing it all by his lonesome along with Clark. Pasturzi at center. Now to the blue line. Slaps one in. Left to right it goes here to the near side. 4:22 to go. Clark puts a body in it, knocked it free. Cushman pinching in hard. Puck is loose for Clark. Clark, great face off the fires a shot. Juicy rebound for Pasturzi. Pasturzi was tied up, picked up by Carshield, blocked by Nyadic. Nyadic takes the boy down, no call. Picked up by Pasturzi. Puck is out of the zone in the hands of Julian. Chipped loose by Carshield. Dragged forward into the hands of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer up to Pasturzi now. Pasturzi in front of the Carshield benches. Over to Nyadic. Nyadic right hash marks. Fires a shot. Blocker save right back in the slot. Directed by the goaltender. Out of the zone it goes past Carshield. It's going to be picked up by Cushman. Cushman, right side. Coming around with crossovers right to left here to the near side. Makes a move around the fort. Pushing it up towards Nyadic. Nyadic sends one right into the hands of Carshield defender. Punching up is going to be Nyadic. Picked his pocket is going to be Gaspadaro. 3:41. Gaspadaro right side. Forehand, backhand, forehand. Fires a shot. Rebound out front of the blue paint. Just missing is Nyadic and Proden. Back in the hands of Julian. Back down low towards Gaspadaro. Gaspadaro behind the net. Throw drag around here to the right left corner. Picked off by Carshield. Chip past Nyadic trying to break it out of the zone. They do into the hands of Rothmeyer. Rothmeyer, he's got Cushman over here. Cushman pulls it back inside the blue line, sends it out of the zone for Proden, trying to get a step on the defender. Proden hooks him up, bodies him off the puck, but it's maintained control by Carshield. In front of Cushman, one-on-one. High right side, fires a shot. Glove saved by Bersani. No rebound given as Max smothers it at 3:06 to go here in the period. 5-4 is still your score, folks. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. Phantoms complete the line change. Your lineup out there now will be Ryland, Rich, and Rothmeyer on D. Rich in the slot with Proden and Yannick. Gaspadaro on forward. Right point. Come to fire a shot. Blocked by Proden. It's Proden and Yannick in a 3-on-2 at Gaspadaro. Over to Yannick. Yannick right side. Gaspadaro heads the net. Over to Proden. Right face on the fires a shot. Rebound out front for Max. Out to the point for Rich. Rich curls and fires one forward to Proden. Proden tips it over to Yannick. Knocked loose by Carshield. Proden trying to get down the defensive side of it. At the blue line, it's muscled out of zone by Carshield. Proden going to try to pick his pocket. It's chipped past Ryland Rich, and it's going to be Rich in the left wing corner. Rich slams one forward to Gaspadaro. Gaspadaro chips it out to Nyadic, kept in by Carshield. Fires one towards the net, glove down by Ryland Rich. Firing a shot off the left post. Phantoms caught puck watching there a little bit. 2:27 to go. Cycling play intercepted by Gaspadaro. He read that one like a book. On the far side, it's Gaspadaro and Nyadic 3-on-2. Gaspadaro makes a move, left wing circle, curls down behind the net, hits the brakes, but he lost the puck. He drags it forward, trying to get it to Nyadic in the slot. Proden comes in for support. Proden to Nyadic. Nyadic fires, and the shot was blocked by the defender. McRae thought about pinching. Now backing up at 2 minutes. Proden on the back check. Chip past McRae. Puck's going to go all the way down behind the net of Bersani, and we're going to get a whistle at 2 minutes to go here in the period. Icing is going to be the call, so we're going to bring that one all the way back. We're at the 2-minute warning. Phantoms go for the line change. Out there now will be Sire at center, DeNormandie, and make that Clark at center. DeNormandie and Sire are winging it. It'll be Monaco and Cushman from left to right. Face off won by Carshield. Going to rip it around here to the near side. Sire gets on the defensive side. It chipped out of the zone towards Cushman. Cushman at center. Pulls it back. He fans on it. Inside the zone. Picked up by DeNormandie. DeNormandie to Sire. Creating the rush the other way. Over to Clark. 2-on-2 with a back checker. In front, Clark, left circle, fires one. Bouncing puck behind the net for Ronan. Ronan tries to go short side. Cut off by Carshield. Thrown out to the far side towards Monaco. Breaking it up here to the near side. It's going to be 2-on-2 in front of Cushman. Cush, poke checks it loose. Picked up by Carshield. On the left side. Shot blocked by Monaco. Back in the right wing corner. Picked up by Ronan Clark. Clark on the half wall. Right hash marks out to the right point. Kept in by Carshield. Fires one towards Bersani here to the Zamdors. It's going to be Monaco going to get it. Monaco backhands one to Sire. Sire tries the cutback. Picked off by Carshield. 1:16 to go. In front of the Rock and Cushman. Thrown away by Carshield. Left to right in the right wing corner. Cush going to dig it out. He hits the brakes and comes behind the net. Behind Monaco, passes over to Sire. Left wing hash marks. Sire tries to drag one forward. Intercepted by Carshield. Shot blocked by Monaco behind the net of Bersani. Here to the near side. Coming over is going to be Double D. Bouncing puck is in the slot. Puck is loose for Gavin. The forward couldn't get it. The defender didn't get a piece of it. It's going to be Gavin Sire along with Monaco. 2-on-2 into the zone. Knocked off the puck. Number 93 just blows up Gavin Sire, and he's like, what did I do? On the far side, it's going to be Rothmeyer. Bottom of the right circle, fires one across, blocked by Rothmeyer. Right circle hash marks, 37 seconds to go here, folks. Tied up down low is going to be Rothmeyer, hanging onto his stick. Down behind the net, centering pass broken up by Monaco. Coming over here is Gavin Sire, poke check. 26 seconds to go. Tries to make a move around it. Poke loose here to Monaco. Monaco here behind the net. Going to send one over. Put into the wall. No call as Monaco sends it over to hand pass out to Gavin Sire. Nice play by Monaco. We're going to get a penalty. Who's it going to be on? It should be on number 93 for the hit at 12.8 seconds to go, and it is.
Right underneath you.
Yes, and it's in the defensive zone, guys. Yes, hand passes are allowed when you're on defense. Body checking is the call. Number 93 goes to the sin bin. Going to be a Phantoms power play. This power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Your lineup out there now is going to be BMAC along with Boyd and Lucadello. A little R&R on D. Out to the point for Rich. Rich going to send one into the corner. Down behind the goal line it goes. Boyd coming in to go get it. Picked up here by Carshield with 4 seconds. Shot pass blocked by Lucadello. 1 second to go. That sound is the end of the contest. And we get the win here, folks. Your final score here at Seven Bridges Ice Arena is the Chicago Phantoms 5 and Carshield 4 as we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies Recap. For the visiting Carshield team, penalties on number 17, roughing in the first, number 93, hooking in the second at 2:07, number 72, hooking in the third at 9:27, and number 93 with the hit from behind on the Monaco at 12.8 seconds to go in the contest. Goals scored by number 98 at 1:05 in the first, 14:06. Number 17 had one in period number 2. He also had the next one at 8:53 in the second. And your final goal for Carshield at 7:49 in the second period by number 16. For the home team, Chicago Phantoms, Blake Cushman alone penalty, hooking in the third at 13:25. Goals scored by Julian Yannick at 14:16 in the first. Gaspadaro assisted by Pronin and Monaco at 9:10 in the first. Yannick once again assisted by Gavin Sire on the power play at 6:59. Yannick again with his hattie assisted by Gaspadaro at 9:18 in the second, and Gavin Sire rounding out with your game winner at 8:11 in the second period. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching, and we will see you shortly as the Chicago Phantoms take back on Carshield at 4:10 this afternoon over in Downers Grove Ice Arena. Thanks for watching, and once again, your final score here from Seven Bridges, the Chicago Phantoms 5, Carshield 4.